Kurek with Frontrunners Innovate, and I have a plethora of beautiful women with me today. Very colorful today, we all are. So we appreciate the color because that sort of signifies energy going forward. And we have lots of energy for today. We have Sadiya Murtala, who we have seen before on Frontrunners Innovate. She represents Mentor Her to Greatness, but a step forward from that, which is Tech Her to Greatness. And it is an effort from the Mentor Her to Greatness platform, the Center of Peace, Center for Peace, Advocacy, and Sustainable Development, along with the African Transfer Institute out of Nigeria. It's based in Nigeria. So what they're doing is training young people, young girls, on how to be digitally smart, using the internet, using computers, and learning how to develop skills that are translatable to the workplace, and that will be, let's just say, valuable to anybody who has to deal with any kind of computer work. So it's STEM based. And I'm not going to get too far into it because I want Sadiya to explain it a little bit more, because she's sort of an organizer here with this. But with us today, we do have a mentee, someone who is in the program and progressing through it and actually is working through an internship, and then a mentor who is working with another mentee who's going through the project. So we're going to get to hear both sides. So I want to reintroduce Sadiya and ask her to please come on and share a bit about the program, where we're at right now, and then I'm going to ask you to introduce the young ladies with us. Okay?
Thank you so much, Mrs. Mary. I'm truly, truly honored, and we really cannot put words together how grateful we are for your unrelented effort. Thank you so much. And I would also like to use this opportunity to say a very big congratulations to all of our mentees that we have. They are not complete here. We just have 2 of them, but I'm also saying congratulations to all of them. I'm saying congratulations to also my team members. I'm also saying so much of thank you to our partners, and of course, the founder of the organization, Mr. Augustine Egbeshi. So I'm really, really excited about today, because this is a journey that we started 7 months ago. It was a journey that we are really intentional about the growth, about the development of these women. And I'm really honored to be sharing how we had started and where we are right now. The Mentor Her to Greatness program started January, even though we had started implementation in April, because we started inception, the inception phase during January, planning about what we really want to do for African girls. And then with the team, we came up with training African girls on digital skills, because for us, it was really about transitioning African young girls. And when we thought about the transitioning, we really wanted it to come from a position of skills development. And when we thought about skills, we really don't want to give young girls just any kind of skills. We are really intentional about giving them skills that would make them very competitive in the global world. And then so we agreed on the technical skills. And that's where the title of the program originated from, the Tech Her to Greatness, the Tech Her to Greatness. And so basically, Tech Her to Greatness was a 2-month program, It was a virtual program, and then a 1-month internship. Now in this 2-month program, we had selected 50 young girls from 5 African countries. And among these 50 young girls that we selected, we had about 15 who were consistent on the program. They were consistent on the first phase of the program that runs through website design, and the second phase that was about digital marketing. And after they got all this training, we were really excited about it. And the most exciting part for us that I am so confident to be sharing with the world is the aspect of the internship. The internship proved to all of us as team members that we've actually achieved our aim, and that we've not just done projects, but we are building something. We are part of something building. And I'd really, really like to share that with us. So these African young girls, we, as I said earlier, I'll keep repeating, we are so intentional about this program. These young girls were on internship with a US-based organization called the Work Placement Readiness Solution. And so being intentional is just trying to prove to these young girls that you could dream beyond the four corners of your country. You could work with a global team and you could succeed. And while they were on this internship, they had so much of life experience. And during the internship, I'd like to share with you the results that they had. And I'd like to begin with Aisha Umar, because during the internship, we had 5 participants who we had inducted for the internship. Because really this program is not about quantity, it's about quality. And out of the 15, just to reiterate, out of the 15 mentees that were really consistent with the program, only 5 was able to complete their mini project. So we took the 5 to the next phase of the project, which is the internship phase. And out of the 5, only 4 was able to complete their tasks for the internship. And I'd like to share the story, their reports. So for Aisha Umar was somebody who started here, having no or little digital skills. And now this is what she has done with a US-based organization. So she assisted in the creation of blogs that leads in upskill talent. So just to quickly explain, upskill talent is actually a dashboard that allows employees to learn skills and also allow employees to learn skills and also allow employers to actually get the best hand in their organization. While preparing the blog, Aisha played a big role in ensuring the SEO was ready, which will help improve the ranking of Google. So basically, this was a report I got from their mentor. And so it's actually something very empowering for us. And then the next we have here is Aisha Suleiman. Aisha Suleiman has written on the report. She was instrumental. That was the first thing I saw here. She was instrumental in preparing one of the following database that will be integrated into the dashboard. Having Saudi Arabia data means that there is an expansion of data include Middle East region, which helps to promote the brand while expanding the opportunity for marketing. And then let's hear about the third person, Adnan. Adnan was somebody who at some point she wanted to leave the training. She actually have a baby. She was like, no, I can't. I remember when I was speaking to her, I said, you can do it. You have no idea that if you do it, the millions of young girls that will be inspired because you did not give up. And I was really, really amazed with her own report. And I'm going to read this with extra confidence. So yes, so it helped. Now what Adnan had done is she helped in learning about our social media campaign and prepare best practices for the team, which helps us understand how to improve the follows and engagement on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And now Aminat. So I'd like to talk a little bit about Amina very quickly. So Amina had challenges with, she needed a PC and she couldn't do the program. I told her that if you really want something, you would look for every way to get it done.
Yeah.
And she did get it done. So for Amina, yeah, she did. So for Amina, she has very tedious task of preparing a large database that comes from over 25 Europe countries. Once completed, this data set will be integrated into the dashboard's next upgrade. So I want to say with the report, after reading the report from their mentor, I can confidently say that with the program Tech to Greatness, we didn't really have quantity, but we did have quality. Mm-hmm. The dream that we had when we planned this program has been discovered. We've actually discovered it, which actually realized our vision. Because of course, we can see that these young women now believe that they too can be part of something growing globally. With what they are doing, I know we are changing the narrative for young girls. And I also just want to add that at Mental Heart to Greatness, we really believe in credibility. And that is why we are here, because we were here last time to say, oh, we want to start a program, we'll be needing support, and this is what we want to do with these African young girls. We have, of course, selected 50 young girls across 5 African countries. And for us, this is credibility, coming to say only 4 of them has graduated successfully. And because we understand that credibility itself leads to legitimacy, and legitimacy itself leads to accountability. Accountability leads to service, and service leads to power. And this is the power that we're giving all young girls. Anywhere they find themselves, they are going to take ownership of what they have. I want to say thank you so much. Because of course they say, who best tell your story if not you? Please permit me, Mrs. Mary, let me introduce one of our mentees in the person of Aisha S. Suleiman. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sadiya Murtala. You were again great inspiration to all of us. You were there, you were supportive, and you were let me say, you're everything to us, because you show us that it is possible. It is possible to do these things. Even at first, I know how skeptical I was a bit. I was like, okay, web design, okay, actually, is it aligned with my own skills or my own profession? But with your word of encouragement, I can see it really happening. Like, oh, in less than a month, I could design my own website. I could do more. I was like, wow, so I can do this. This is beautiful. This is colorful. Like, I could see your encouragement, your support, and the way you praise what I did, even though I was not sure it was okay, but we were like, Aisha, I love this. Aisha, this is powerful. Wow, you did this. Like, seriously, your leadership skills, like your leadership approach is what brings us to where we are today, because you make us believe in ourselves. And I think that's the most powerful tool in life. If you believe in yourself and you say, you can do it, yes, I can. You understand? So the internship was so interesting, because the internship was our passion. The internship was not just imposing an internship on us. It was something we want to do, something we love to do. So you work with what we desire, you work with what is our interest, and you bring the best out of it from us. And today I'll probably say, oh, I contribute to this dashboard. Anytime I see that dashboard, I'm happy. Like, I'm doing, in fact, I'm telling you, I want more, I want to do more. So it add Philippine data to me, say, okay, I shall work on it, or this for me. I say, okay, thank you. So for me, it's not just about being among the participants that are graduating, but it's a fulfillment. The fulfillment that I feel inward, like, okay, I can do this, I'm doing this, and how I'll contribute that to my own work life today as M&E today. That data analysis is like, oh my God, I can tell the story. I can say I did this. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Beautiful, beautiful story. Thank you, Aisha. Sadiya, back to you.
Yes. So as I said earlier on, who best to tell our stories? I'm really, really excited. Yeah. Because the goal really is to see that women are really confident in themselves. And we are coming through skills development. And I'd like to really call on stage, but on this virtual platform, of course, the second mentee. Coincidentally, they are having the same name, Aisha, but this one is Aisha Umar Suleiman. Aisha, please, you can kindly unmute. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sadiya Murtala. So, like, I really want to appreciate Mental Heart to Greatness, or rather Take Heart to Greatness, for the opportunity you gave us. Like, this encouragement, all my thought at first was, when I hear the word tech, I just get scared of, okay, tech. Tech is all about maybe guys are the ones that will do tech, or it's not even for females. But unfortunately, I found myself in the middle of it, like doing it live on direct. I was like, okay, will I be able to do it? There's one thing that I really want to say about Sadiya Murtala is that she's always checking up on you. Like, how are you coping? Are you getting it? Like, okay, that encouragement. She gave us an assignment at first. I was like, okay, will I be able to do it? I did it. And coincidentally, when she praised me, I was like, was I really the one that did it? She's a mentor, like a role model. She's someone that I look up to. Like, I really want to, like, okay, I want to be like, I don't even know what to say, but actually Sadiya Murtala is a mentor and a role model. And thanks for the opportunity you gave us. Even during the internship program, she's always checking up. Okay, are you doing it? Okay, what's happening? Okay, which stage are you? How are you going on? Hope you're coping. With all that support and encouragement, I was glad that yes, I'm doing it myself. So during the internship program, I happened to work on the blog page of upskilltalent.com. I was privileged. I was like, okay, am I the one logging into this site? Okay, working on it. That's a great opportunity, which I never even expected I was going to have. But with the help of Mr. Aaron Smith, with his guidance, I keep on, sir, is this okay? Sir, he's just giving Aisha, just take it slowly, do it. You're going to make it. Don't worry, just take it slowly. But with the encouragement and with the follow back, I'm sure we really did it. And thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys for the support and the encouragement and the opportunity you gave us. Thank you so much.
That is amazing. How old are you?
I'm 25.
You do not look 25. You do not look 25. Okay, Aisha S, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, you don't look that age either. I mean, there's something you guys got going on over there in Africa that whatever you eat or drink is doing you wonders. But so congratulations to the two of you. I mean, I know that there are others that have progressed through this. Sadiya, who are the others that made it this far?
Okay, so we have Adnan Samsim. We also have Aminat and Rehab. We have the 5 of them.
Okay.
Yes. So,
very good.
Yeah.
I just, I want to say this just from my heart to yours, because, I've been a speaker with Mentor Her to Greatness and that sort of thing. I'm also a partner with, I call him Igweshi, Augustine, with the Center for Peace Advocacy and Sustainable Development. And also, I think I'm the one that introduced him to Dr. Aaron. He is a friend and one of my Frontrunners Innovate interviewees, and therefore a partner in some of the things that I do. So I'm very, very connected to what you guys are doing. And I just want to say this from my heart to yours. You guys are making it. You are going to make it. It's a shame that so many girls would sign up for something that they think that, is going to be so great for them, but somehow fall away. And I don't know if it's just that they don't see it for themselves or don't have the motivation to reach it. But when they see you making it, all of you, then you become the role models for them going, well, if they can do it, I can possibly do it myself. And there are lots of challenges out there everywhere. But if you don't start stepping over those challenges and figuring out how to move around those things and start believing it, it's that age old thing. It's not that you have to see it to believe it. It's that you need to believe it to see it. Believe it first and it will come. So believe it for yourself. But you guys are there. And I just want to applaud you and say, this is just amazing what you're doing. Keep on with it. Dr. Aaron's fabulous. He is amazing, and he will help you any which way he can. I will do the same. And I will be asking Sadiya, maybe for an intern for myself at some point here shortly. So I need a little help with some social media, okay? I just want to say there's only so many hours in the day. I can only do so much. And I spend a lot of time on the phone, with business development calls. So you never know what interesting little things that I may have need for myself. But the more people know about what you're doing, the more opportunities will come your way. And so open yourself up for that, and understand that, you know, from my perspective, the best way to do what you're doing and create that little entrepreneurship journey for yourself is to get connected with a platform whereby people can see your talents and hire you from that. Because honestly, the flow of money from the United States or any other country into Africa is so difficult. I just went through a really challenging situation that literally took 2 days to unwind, and the platforms out there don't support some countries, and you know, it ends up being a wire the money type of thing, which takes money out of my pocket and whoever's receiving it. So you know, you don't get what you're really owed. So I think it's always good to go for one of those platforms. So that much I can offer you there. But I want Sadiya to spend just a minute winding this up and telling us about where we go from here, where the students, what's next for the folks that we're looking at right here, and when is the next cohort, and how can people get involved?
Okay, thank you so much again, Mrs. Mary. And so as we've been able to see that our mentees now can design websites themselves. Mm-hmm. Some of them
frozen a little bit. There we go.
Like can you still hear me?
I can now. You froze for a second or two. It's Zoom. Okay. Zoom loves.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. And so because our mentees can design websites now, some want to make that like a side also for themselves. Some want to make it like a main work for themselves. And some also want to teach the skills. And beyond the websites that they can design, they've also built skills in the area of data analysis, like Aisha Suleiman. She's very good with it, very good with data. And so I'm hoping that we get organizations that would continue to support Aisha, because it's my aim that we are not just going to be disconnected from our mentees. We'll be looking for opportunities to see that they continue to grow, they continue to learn, unlearn, relearn. That's the aim. So I'm hoping that we would get organizations that would continue to support these young women in the different skills that they've built and they've continued to build. And also, we are planning, because the Mentor Her program will be for next month. We've already called out for applications. So we're also going to start mentoring young girls in self-development, in leadership, and other life skills that will help them to become so successful in the way that they understand it, in the way that they feel that, yes, they can be part of something innovative in wherever that they find themselves. So, and after that, we are also looking towards getting larger network of women who are supporting women.
Very good.
It's really our hope, honestly, because we're really intentional about this program, to get women continue to be supported at every aspect. And I'm just going to say it's our hope that we get support for more internship for our girls, support for our girls to really practicalize the skills that they have. I'm really looking forward to seeing Aisha S. Suleiman working in bigger organization where she'll really be analyzing their data, because Aisha, she's really good, as well as both Aisha. And we'll also be sending our videos so everyone can see what these young ladies are able to do. We're really seeking for support in any aspect that really has to connect with really building these women. Because I know we are starting with 5 now, even though we are started with 50. But I know if just Aisha can empower 10 women, and the 10 women she empower, one of them empower another 10 women in tech skills and all of that, I know that we are going somewhere. I know, I could feel it in my bones that we are changing the narrative. All that we are honestly seeking for is more support. With support from everyone, we can truly build a country, a nation, the world that is worthy of our boundless promise. That is really our hope for this. And I'd really want to really take this opportunity to say thank you so much, Mrs. Mary. It is a journey that we started with you. You held our hands throughout this journey. And remember, before a few hours before this
Yeah, you're frozen again. I think Zoom needs y'all's help. Is what I think. Needs a little tech support there. I think she'll come back. Just take a second. Well,
I kept saying,
there we go.
Because I listened to
you.
You go. Because of the inspiration audible.
Oh. You're
At what point did I get disconnected? I just have to call that. You say? At what point did I get disconnected?
That's all right. You're back now. So you were just saying that you were just winding up. You were just finishing up. Yeah. Well, you're frozen again. Give it a second. There we go. Okay, you're on mute. Unmute yourself and let's see. Okay, now try. No. I think we have come to
Can we hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Now we can.
Thank you. Very quickly. So a few hours before the meeting, I was just saying that, Mary, you have no idea what your legacy would be. And I say this really to every other part, that your legacy is not just one thing. Mary, every other person.
Try again. Yeah, unmute yourself and see. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I have to say the network keeps this to you, Mary. I was just saying that you have no idea what your legacy would be. I was saying this to you and every other person that have supported this program, that your legacy is not just one thing, Ma'am Mary. Your legacy is every life that you've touched. Because I listened to you, because you held my hand, and I transfer all of that motivation to these young women.
It's the way it works.
We see ourselves differently. We have hope for the future. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. We are so grateful. We cannot thank you enough. And for those who come watch the replay of this video, we are grateful. We are so grateful. We are really, really grateful. We are actually something, and we are part of something beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you also to one of our Ma'am, to everyone. This is Mary. Thank you for making this journey worthwhile. Thank you for believing in this journey. Thank you for being part of our stories. We're so grateful. We're so grateful. Generations to come be part of this. Thank you. I just cannot thank you enough. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Are doing well. Our mothers are doing well. Generations of women will do well. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. You're doing such great work. I wanted to share this real quick little story at the end. The event that I was on prior to this a virtual, I guess it was United Nations International Day of Youth event. I was supposed to speak at the end of it. And there was one of my mentees from 3 years ago was a speaker there. When I met her, she was 13 years old. She's now 15, yeah. So she was a speaker on behalf of youth. She was the youngest speaker there. She was also the best speaker there. And this is people that this was diplomats. These were ambassadors. They were UN diplomats that were on this platform. And this little 15-year-old comes up there, and she didn't start out being a speaker. But, we had to kind of coach her a little bit and that sort of thing, and not to do this in the chair and that kind of thing. But she did an awesome job. She was a rock star. It just takes people to care and to help nurture that talent that's already there, that intuition of what you need to do. Sadiya knew it. She knows that impact work is her heart and soul. And we've talked about that. And so for the rest of you, if you know where you're headed with within your heart and soul, and you don't let anything get in your way to keep you from getting to that point where you can, you can actualize those things for yourself. It's really important. There's always hope. Don't ever let go of hope. And there's always faith. Don't ever let go of faith. Okay. Last words for you. Thank you, everybody. For those of you who are watching, go to www.frontrunnersinnovate.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go there. You're going to get this as a podcast, so audio podcast, so that you can hear it as you walk, or you can get the embedded interview there. And also, we will have the news release for this event, or this interview that we're doing. That will talk about the steps that these girls are going through and what's coming next, and how you can participate. So we'll have all that information and links on how you can get in touch with Sadiya and mentor her to greatness. So thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Happy front running.